In a previous video, I custom tie-dye Bonnie to look like Withered Bonnie. In this video, I intend to do the same but with Freddy and redeem myself, for in the last video I gave Withered Bonnie a top jaw. And if you're a strong FNAF fan, you'll know Withered Bonnie cannot enjoy his nuts and bolts in the morning. Poor guy. Woo! I'm excited for this one. We've got a lot to do, so let's get started on the DIY. Why? Because I got a channel. Let's do this. But first things first, let's get rid of those pesky joints. Ow. Now that's out of the way, we're going to do things different in this video. We're actually going to start with the endoskeleton first, and it's going to be this part. For this part I used an earbud. That's disgusting. No, it wasn't used. Oh, shut up. After cutting it, I used a ball joint that we cut from earlier, and then I used wire for the wiry detail bits. Yeah. I made some rings and glued some wire on the side of the earbud, and then awkwardly put it all together. And there it is. I also made another one of these for the other arm, but smaller, and got the arms ready by putting a hole in it for later on. Now the arms are done, time for the endo legs. Now we're going to make something very similar to our first Bonnie video for the legs, and that's using a donut shaped bead, some other type of beads, and a metal wire. Now for any hole I need to fill up, I tend to use blue tack. Just seems to work okay. Then I put some glue on and put the beads and wires, and then top it off with an extra donut. Oh, that's a nice sandwich. Donut sandwich. Then I made two of them, and then I prepared the legs by making a hole in them. Oh, and I got rid of their kneecap roller skating protector thingies. Like that. And it's done. Time for thighs. Now, for the thighs, I've just got to say sorry because I'm bringing out the Lego again. I hope it doesn't trigger you too much. The piece I'll be using is this. I don't know the Lego lingo, all the pieces and all that. Just this piece. Oh, and this piece. And there's going to be a lot more pieces for the head. It's going to be good, but I'm sorry. After cutting the C-shaped thingies that I might use later, I plunk that thing right in there, glue it together, endo bit. Oh, and I glued some metal wires on the outside bits for detail. And added a ball joint, which by the way doesn't make sense. I feel, I'm not an engineer or anything, but I don't feel like a joint can just be a ball. I'm sorry Scott, but I don't think it makes too much sense. Now it's hole drilling time. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Ow! 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 Okay, maybe it's not the best idea to drill right next to your hand, but I don't know any other way to do this. But if you have got an idea, let me know. Damn you, computer. That's done. Nice. Time for the upper arms. Don't talk about Bruno! Okay, this bit is very easy, so I won't spend too much time on it, but I'll just use an earbud, wrapped wire around it. That was it. That was it. Drill a hole in the bit, you know how it goes. That was it. Yep, that was a short segment, but that is done. Time for the belly. Give me my baby back ribs. Now for this part, starting to enjoy it. I sawed two different places in this body part because I felt like the body should be a little bit shorter than it normally is, and we also need that waist. Now for the spine, I recycled some of the spine bits that we used for the other one, and just went along with that. Now with this spine, I would say it's a weak point because the way I glue it up, but for the next one that I make after this one, I think I have a better idea of doing it. But I think the next one won't even need a spine. Hopefully. We'll see. I did have to shorten this after because it was too big, but after shortening it, it fit pretty nice.
But that was done.
Very nice. And now the head. Whew. This is going to be a big one. Now, in a previous video, I asked whether you wanted Freddy's head open or closed. And a lot of you commented open, someone closed. Some wanted it easy for me, so just close it, you know. I've done something awesome for all of you, and I decided to do both. So let me show you how I did it. So first, of course, I have to saw off the mouth. Lord Farquaad. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Then work out what Lego bits we were going to use for the joints. I decided to go with these parts and shape everything to fit where it needs to fit, which was easier said than done. The bottom jaw was easy, but the top part, that needed a lot more work, which I had to bring out my rotor to make a little area so I could fit my joint, and it actually came out perfect. Now me personally, I do not like the eyes on this figure, so I'm going to change them. Let's drill out these eyeballs. Found this bead, and I think it's going to be the perfect eye size for the eyes. So I made these eye sockets appear with these tools, and you might be surprised to find out behind those eyes is completely hollow. So I just shoved a lollipop stick right in there. That came out better than expected, but after that I used the router to make gums in the mouth area where gums would be, and I've made it so this lollipop stick can go in there. That will be its second jaw. Now it's time for the most awkwardest part, is adding in the teeth. This bit sucks, especially little ones. They suck. Also added in this little bit so the neck can bend as well. I also moved the ears higher up because I felt like that just needed to be done. And that's the head done. Jeez, that was a big one. Alright, all I have to do now is rough him up and paint him. But I want to bring all your attention to this person. He posts quite regularly, so if you're waiting for a video for me that takes ages, I know, please check him out. But now all we have to do is rough him up and paint him. So let's start that montage, and I'll see you at the end. Alright, that's all the painting done. All I have to do now is put them together. While I'm doing that, I want to thank you all so much. On my last video, it got 115,000 views. I'm hoping this video does even better. But if you don't like stuff like this, don't subscribe, because we've got loads more of this coming up. We've got at least 2 more characters, Foxy, then Chica. Hey, there's a lot more FNAF characters. So, if this keeps going well, I'll make them all. I promise you that. I won't make them all, that would be absolutely ridiculous. I'll make all the ones you want me to make. How about that? I want to say thank you so much for this comment. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have gave Freddy eyebrows. And this video would have so many comments saying, he doesn't have eyebrows. Thank you so much. And I didn't manage to put this person in my last video, so there you go. Alright, so that's all loose ends cleaned up, my figure all finished, and this video all done. I hope to see you in the next video I make, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you later! Subscribe.
Only four. 2 more to make.